Tacoma bumper covers are the way to go. A quick look at mine, and how are they doing? Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive. Real quick, if you haven't before, smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And that's right, bumper covers for the Toyota Tacoma are the way to go, in my opinion. You know, when I first bought this truck, and it is an SR5, it came with those bright, shiny, beaming mirrors on each corner of the rear end of my Toyota Tacoma bumper. Now, I'm not a big chrome fan. If you watch the channel, you probably already know that. It's just a matter of preference. Of course, there's nothing wrong with it. If you like it, it's your truck. But as I said, I did not. So, I was looking for a solution. Now, I had thought about maybe just taking the caps off, painting them, you know, sanding them a bit, priming them, painting them up to the same magnetic gray metallic. But when I looked at that, I thought, you know, that looks like a lot of work, and that might actually stress my skill level as a painter. I've dabbled here or there, but I gotta tell you, I am not a professional painter. So I started looking for something else, maybe replacements. I mean, the truck does come with painted bumper covers or caps, whatever you want to call them, because you can get them color matched. So I thought, well, maybe I'll buy a set of those. Well, finding them is difficult to begin with, and I see it as being cost prohibitive. You know, they're just way too expensive for what you get in the end. I mean, after all, the truck does come with perfectly acceptable bumpers or covers anyway. So that was not something I was going to look at doing. So what I decided to do was find some caps. And of course, there are companies out there. There are 2 or 3, maybe more. You can find them on Amazon all over the place. If you want to know more specifically, just look up my bumper cap install video, and all the details are there about where I got them, what they cost, and all that kind of stuff. But I did find a company that sold them, and the color is awesome. I mean, you guys can see in the video, they've held up well. Nothing is faded. The color is dirty, albeit, but it does match the truck well, and you wouldn't even know that the truck didn't come this way, probably if I wasn't on here telling you. So let's take a look at them. Let's see how they're holding up. We'll get a little bit closer, and the areas that I like to pay attention to are, of course, first off, the areas that it's supposed to be covering. You know, right here up against this plastic part, there is chrome underneath there. If I can see chrome through the bumper or behind it, then it hasn't done its job. I don't see any there, and I don't see any over here either. They fit in there nice and snugly, and there's actually a lip that goes underneath the bumper, or the cover, so you shouldn't really have any issue with that. Now, looking down from the top, right across here, that's another area, particularly here, because there is no lip that fits under, that you would be able to see chrome if indeed they did not work the way they're supposed to. Checking over here on the other side, same thing. I'm looking down through here, I'm looking to see chrome. I'm not seeing any chrome there. That means they're doing their job, they're doing what I wanted. Now, from the side, and these are all areas that of course you're gonna catch views of chrome because you know it's there. Looking down in, if you look right down in the crack there, you can see a bit of chrome in here. There's really no way you're gonna do away with that unless this kind of curved around and actually capped the edge of the chrome. But just looking at it, standing here, you would never know it's there. I don't notice it, I don't see it, so for me, it's doing its job. Now, let's check the other side. Same kind of thing I'm looking at, kind of the view down the edge. It's a little bit darker in here, I know, but it's probably even better over here. I can see chrome if I really try to look for it, but I don't see it otherwise down in there, so I'm very happy with that. Now, what about the fit? You know, even though it does cover up, or they do cover up the chrome, how does it fit otherwise? Because it could satisfy that need, if you will, but still not look great from a fitment standpoint. Now, I have noticed something here just recently. And I will say everything, or for the most part, everything that they're over either butts up against plastic like this or this, and plastic moves. Of course, all of this shifts or moves around a little bit. When you're driving down the road and the truck is articulating, stuff is just going to be in a different spot. So I noticed today when I look here, and this is the first time I've looked at it today, it kind of overhangs the edge of this plastic area right along here. Now, it's going to do that somewhat, of course, because it does fit over it and it is covering up the chrome. But it does stick out further, I think, than it probably should, and I don't remember it being that way before. So I'm guessing it may have actually shifted this way, I guess, a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not something that you would even notice unless you were being picky like I am right now and getting up close and personal with it. Let's check over here on the other side. Same kind of thing here, although it may be slightly less. If you look at this little area here that hangs over right there, as compared to this area right here, I'm hoping the camera picks it up, but it is slightly less over here on this side. Now, is that a big deal? No, I don't see it as a big deal because it still covers the chrome and it's not so far off that it really stands out. One more area I want to look at, and I actually just noticed this myself, this little area here, because of course, now the plastic doesn't fit on there all the way across. There is a gap here, and we're looking at the distance between the cover here and the plastic. You guys can see what it is. I can't fit my finger in there, can't even fit my little finger in there. Let's check the other side. And it looks almost identical. I would say this area is probably just a little bit less than this area over here. It definitely is. Now, is that a fault of the bumper cap? I don't think so. I've done a couple other videos looking at the gapping, you know, where the panels and everything meet up in the truck. And you can see right here, if you look at this gap, and this has nothing to do with the bumper cap, you can see this gap here as compared to this gap over here. Obviously, the tailgate is closer to the passenger side this way, right here, as compared to this side right here. So the truck itself does not line up perfectly either, so I don't see that as a big deal. So in the end, am I happy with them? Absolutely. For the money, you can't beat it. Would I recommend them? Absolutely. That company did a great job, and I would put them on again, no question. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do they look good to you? Have you done these before, and are you happy with them? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, again, if you didn't in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Robmotive JT, all about the Jeep Gladiator, and Robmotive FST, all about full-size trucks. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.